Who else has an objection or a question on this? Yes? So, okay, somebody who didn't speak. Question or objection?
Question.
Question, let's hear it.
When she was explaining, I'm trying to read the last sentence.
Yes, I can read it. I read
reality is what you can reach.
Yes.
And then you said, then she continued, what you can reach at the moment. And then you said, hold on. And I wonder now if this temporal aspect has an influence on her.
Okay. A priori like this, do you think it would make a difference? No. You have an expressive face. That's the first thing you can say. Reality is what you can reach. Reality is what you can reach at the moment. Does that make a difference or no?
Yes.
Which one?
So there might be another reality, not at this moment.
Yes, but if in the other case, is there a reality that you cannot reach?
If it's not at the moment?
No, forget the moment, but in the other case, there's a reality is what you can reach, right? Is there something else than what you can reach?
No.
No. But all there is reality.
Unless you would say...
there's no unless. In this game, unless is no unless. It's a negotiation that's in the bazaar. We don't negotiate, yeah? We have to take very radically what somebody says and not try to add circumstances, because she has not, you see? So when you want to give an interpretation to something, you have to stick to what she says. If you start adding your own condition, you're perverting her system, because you start adding your own conditions.
But she was adding that condition.
No, I'm talking about I'm asking, see, when you stop somebody, and you think, okay, I don't remember I did, but suppose I did stop her at that point, let's examine if it makes a difference or not. And in general, I tell you what, because I have a general principle, that most of these things that come afterwards tend to dilute the problem when we want the radical aspect of it, yes? So that's why I ask you. The fact is, reality is what I can reach. Reality is what I can reach at the moment. Doesn't make a difference. And look at it, how funny it is. Suppose somebody says reality is what can I reach at the moment, yes? So what I can reach 5 seconds later is not real. Right? Mm-hmm. Funny. What kind of vision is that? Somebody tells it, the only thing that's real is what can reach at that moment. 5 seconds later does not exist. 5 seconds before does not exist. What kind of reality is that? What kind of vision is that?
Zen.
It's Zen. Okay. Is the Zen concerned with reaching reality? Is there a reaching concept?
No, I don't think.
No. So who's Zen? You or her? You like Zen?
Yes.
Okay, you see that. How do you know if somebody likes that, right? Because we're trying to, okay, hey, Zen's not bad. Why aren't you Zen? Sort of thing, right? And by that's difficult because we all have things we like, right? But you have to see, yes. So that's why the moment was so interesting for you. But the moment was not a contemplation; it's the reaching. And reaching, therefore, we're not in Zen anymore. Yeah? But it's interesting to see how just not much word can make it different. Yeah? And by the way, reaching the moment, if you want to take a moment, it's interesting because it's the kairos, Greek conception of kairos, the opportune moment. But with this kairos, in Plato he uses, it's very interesting, he says, that's what distinguishes the politics, the statesman from the philosopher. Because he has to act in time. Or the philosopher acting in time, no limitless. Yes, no time. But acting in time, pragmatic. The statement, he has to be practical. The philosopher cares, you know? So if reaching already contains that. Just to give a little... You okay, or you want to raise something else, or are you okay?
Does it imply that philosophy is Zen-alike then, or?
Oh, you really like Zen so much, huh? You want to Zenize us, okay, no? If I may say, as your friend, if you like really a philosophy, keep it aside. Keep it aside. Just for one reason, because you're going to try all the time to, and that's the whole problem, by the way. But what I say, practical philosophy and philosopher. A philosopher, he has a world vision. And he goes on showing how this is the good world vision, the right world vision, and generally what philosophers do. And weirdly enough, that's the difference with the practical philosopher, the way I see it. He has to do exactly the opposite. If you have a world vision, try to make sure it's not in the forefront. It's not totally forbidden, but as much as possible, you know, you have to be really, really, really sure when you come up with it, because you're too tempted. Yes? Like Constantine. If you have red glasses, try to avoid things are red. No? Green, blue, no problem. But red, you really have to be really, really sure it's red to say it's red, because you're tempted to say it's red. Yes. And that's the Socratic principle. Socrates just questions, you know? And questioning, when I do teacher training, you ask us to change hats. For the teacher, he's got his conviction, his opinion. But for me, it's the opposite. See, to do this, we have to go inside the Sicilianism from the inside. So there's a distance from alienation from oneself. Yes. But in general, a philosopher, what philosophers do, they do the apology of a given world vision, right? Which is why not? You know, there's nothing. It's not a sin, but you have to know. Make sense? No.
Apology of a world vision.
Yeah, the world vision. I don't know. I'm an idealist, and I'm going to try to show idealism in the thing. I'm a materialist. I'm going to try to show materialism, and they defend a thesis. They defend a world vision.
It becomes apologetic.
Apologetic, yes, apologetic vision. Make sense? And why not? You know, there's no reason why not do this. You know, no reason why Kant should not be Kantian. You know, but that tends to be the general. Yeah? And that's why, in fact, when I do, it's very tough for philosophers to question. Very tough. Because that's not the main thing we use. As philosophers, we prove, we demonstrate, we justify, we argue, but not questioning. And philosophers in general both don't question and don't want to be questioned. I'm not speaking about conference questions. Please tell me more about your system. No. Real question. You say this, but they don't really say that. Very tough. They'll make you blah, blah, blah. Remember this philosopher once came for a consultation? Each time I asked him a question, can I use Descartes? Well, let's see. But he wants to give a whole conference every time. I don't want that. You only Descartes, just a very simple idea. But I can't. I cannot. It will be truncated. I have to give the whole thing, you know. Because that's what we're trained as philosophers. We're trained to develop, as they say. You know, But questioning has a Zen quality, by the way. A question cannot be 5 lines long, neither 3, neither half line. You all right? Yeah? Happy? Yeah. Okay.